Coming up next on Campus News, we tell you about the Special Student of the Month. We show you the Red Ribbon festivities, and we show you Family Reading Night.
All of this and much more coming up on Campus News, Laredo's best and only news for students. Hello, and thank you for joining LASD's very own student newscast, the only newscast that offers the most in-school and community coverage for students. I'm Pedro Mendez.
And I'm Zoe Cifuentes from Heights Elementary School. Here's our top story. A beautiful ceremony was recently held over at Santo Niño Elementary School. This was a ribbon-cutting ceremony to open the newly built early childhood wing of that school. This project cost about $1.2 million and it will serve about 200 early childhood education students. Our school board member, Jose R. Perez, was at this event and spoke to all of those in attendance. Jose R. Perez III is the principal at Santo Niño Elementary School. He tells us why building this new facility was important.
The children of Santo Niño will greatly benefit from this reconstruction, this remodeling project, because our old building, as I stated, was already outdated, and so now they have state-of-the-art projectors, state-of-the-art screens, and we have a lot of new technology that has been updated to the building as well.
Brenda Sepulveda, the early childhood dean for LASD, was also at this event. She shares with us how exciting it is to have a new facility for early childhood education.
It was greatly needed. We had not had a new early childhood center for a while now, so we are very excited to be able to celebrate this momentous day.
This is a great new facility that will certainly benefit the great students of Santo Niño Elementary School. A very important ceremony was held at the Laredo Independent School District. This was a Special Students of the Month ceremony. It was held at the ballroom of the Jesus Martinez Performing Arts Complex. This event honors outstanding students from our special education program. Students from both LASD and UISD were invited to be honored at this event. The students from Cigarroa who were honored were Francisco Garza, Alex Rodriguez, and Jasmine Herrera. From Nixon, it was Malcolm Brando Martinez, Ryan Brandon Garcia, and Pedro Lopez. And from Martin, they selected Jose Manuel Salazar, Eduardo Medina, and Kevin Alvarez. Dr. Silvia Rios, our superintendent of schools, was at this event. She spoke to everybody in attendance and told them about the importance of making a positive impact in the lives of our students. This was an excellent event that was held at the Laredo Independent School District.
A very important parental education course was recently held over at J.C. Martin Elementary School. These classes have been taking place all throughout the fall semester. They are put together by the Parent and Family Engagement Program of LSD. Carlos René Ramirez is the lead parent liaison for Laredo ISD. He tells us a bit more about this class.
We are hosting the Cucharita parent classes. The Cucharita parent classes is pretty much, you could say, the mother of all the different parental skills and development courses. It's the one that started it all. Although it was born at Martin High School, this Cucharita parent class is so deep and rich for the grassroots of parenthood.
The word cucharita means little spoon. Mr. Ramirez tells us why this class is called the Cucharita.
So the Cucharita is a wonderful example because it is the first instrument that a parent uses to be able to teach the child how to eat. And at the same time, especially for that first child, the parent is learning how to teach on feeding the child. So it's a double learning experience.
This was a great event that was held over at J.C. Martin Elementary School. A group of students from Lamar Middle School recently were able to take a very fun and educational field trip. They went to Lake Casablanca as part of the Rio Research Roundup event. Abel Garcia is one of their teachers at Lamar Middle School. He tells us more about this event.
We are conducting several different water testing samples here at Lake Casablanca today, and here we have my students experimenting on the water and conducting those different water testing samples as we speak.
He also tells us why it is important for students to do this type of research.
It is very important for them to know this information so we can conserve our water, our watershed, and we can have a very healthy ecosystem because we have a different variety of fishes and different animals that need this water to sustain their livelihood.
Just like Mr. Garcia, the students all wore protective goggles during this event. This was an excellent educational field trip that the students really enjoyed.
An important event was recently held over at FS Lara Academy. This event was held to proclaim October as Character Counts Month in the city of Laredo. Armando Molina is the news principal at FS Lara Academy. He spoke to those in attendance about the importance of being a good person.
And it's very important to be the best person you can be, especially when no one is looking. It's very, important that, the students show that, no matter they make bad choices along the way, there are still good students. They still have a bright future ahead of them.
Our City of Laredo Mayor Pete Sanz was there to read the Character Counts proclamation. He read the proclamation together with a few of our excellent school board members. And our mayor wasn't just there to read the proclamation. He also took time to speak to the students about the importance of having and showing good character.
Every decision has a consequence. Algo va a pasar. ¿Va a pasar algo bueno o va a pasar algo malo, verdad? So you got to think, and you have a built-in system, whether you believe it or not, of what is right and wrong.
This was an excellent event that was held for the students of FS Lara Academy.
Another important proclamation was recently held at Laredo Independent School District. This time the proclamation was for Red Ribbon Week at Martin High School. This event got started with the presentation of colors by the Martin High School JROTC. Also, Martin High School student Lorena Gomez sang a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Many students and community members were present at this event. Guillermo Pro is the proud principal of Martin High School. He tells us about the commitment that exists at Martin High School to living a drug-free lifestyle.
Martin High School, the flagship high school of Laredo, we're committed to a drug-free lifestyle. We're committed to help kids live a drug-free lifestyle, and we're here also to honor those that have fallen due to the drug war.
During this event, Quique Camarena and Jaime Zapata were remembered for having lost their lives fighting in the war on drugs. Mr. Pro shares with us a message to all of those law enforcement officers who have died in the line of duty.
We will never forget who you are and what you've done for our community and for our country. And as we honor you today and we pledge to be drug-free, the entire Martin High School faculty and family and all the Tiger legends that have come through these great steps and these walls of Martin High School, today we commit ourselves to a drug-free lifestyle and to continue that fight against drugs.
This was an excellent event that was held over at Martin High School. When we return, our co-anchors Miguel and Cassandra will continue bringing you the news. Stay tuned.
Laredo ISD prepares each student with unlimited possibilities every day. Attending school daily and on time is important for your child's academic success. We encourage you to take the following flu prevention precautions to ensure your child stays healthy and avoids school absences. Get your flu vaccine. Wash your hands with soap and warm water. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizers if soap and water is not available. Cover your nose and mouth when you cough or sneeze. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth. Wash your hands before eating. Do not share food, drinks, or utensils. Avoid close contact with sick people and schedule your routine checkups. Also important is to get plenty of sleep, be physically active, manage your stress, drink plenty of fluids, and eat nutritious meals. Let's all enjoy a healthy lifestyle and experience the unlimited possibilities at Laredo ISD.
Have you been studying and working hard to become a teacher? Laredo ISD would like to invite you to join our team. We offer competitive pay, great benefits, and teacher stipends. Plus, you will receive all the support you need to have a rewarding and lasting career as a teacher. So go to our website and apply now.
Welcome back to LISD's Campus News. I'm Miguel de la Fuente.
And I'm Cassandra Ramirez, also from Heights Elementary School. We will continue bringing you the news.
Earlier, we told you about the new early childhood education wing that was opened at Santo Niño Elementary School. Well, the students at Sanchez Ochoa Elementary School will also get to enjoy a new early childhood building at their school. They also had a ribbon cutting ceremony at their school. Our superintendent of schools, Dr. Sylvia Rios, was there to take part in this event. She thanked everybody who contributed to this project. Elba Contreras is the principal at Sanchez Ochoa Elementary School. She tells us about how this new building will benefit the students of that school.
This new addition to the building enhances instruction. Critically, we do have a lot more technology integrated as well, and the facility is a beautiful facility, and the capacity of students, we do have 8 classrooms, a workroom.
She also shares with us who they invited to the ribbon cutting ceremony.
We invited some parents as well as the architect who made this project possible, and I just also want to thank the taxpayers and the LISD board members for making this project possible.
This is a beautiful new addition to the campus of Sanchez Ochoa Elementary School. LISD would like to thank the community who made this new construction possible. A very fun event was recently held at Martin High School. This event was Family Reading Night. It was held inside of the library of Martin High School. Families were invited to come so they could spend some quality time as families at the school. Many fun activities were available for the families to enjoy. Stephanie Diaz, the site coordinator for communities and schools, tells us more about this event.
Tonight is the annual Family Reading Night that LASD hosts all throughout the district. And we really encourage children and the students to read, and not only the students, but also the families to read as well, because we really believe that when everybody comes together and read, then it's not only going to empower the child, but also make the family become stronger and unite that bond that they have.
This was another great event that was held at Martin High School.
Red Ribbon Week was also celebrated at McDonald Elementary School. Students and staff of that school decided to go outside and participate in a parade for this event. Kathy Marie de Leon is the principal at McDonald Elementary School. She tells us about this parade.
Today we're kicking off our Red Ribbon Week with a parade. This is an annual event that we have here at our school. It's something that our students and our staff look forward to each year. Today we also will have the at-risk counselor, and we'll have other counselors throughout the week that is going to be presenting to our students.
Many students carried handmade signs that they created for this event. Other students carried noisemakers as part of the parade. This was an excellent way to celebrate Red Ribbon Week at McDonald Elementary School. Tarver Elementary also celebrated Red Ribbon Week at their school. They decided to stay inside and celebrate their event in the school's gym. There, the students were able to see some great performance by some of the talented students of that school. As part of this event, the students raised their right hand and pledged to be drug-free. Maria Elena Hernandez is the counselor at Tarver Elementary School. She spoke to the students about the importance of celebrating Red Ribbon Week. Ms. Hernandez tells us about this event.
We're very excited because today we are kicking off our Red Ribbon Week. We're very excited because we have decided to do a lip sync battle with our students. They're going to be performing and dancing to some songs, and the whole theme is that we're going to lip sync to a drug-free life.
This was an excellent event that was held over at Tarver Elementary School during Red Ribbon Week.
A great event was recently held at one of our great middle schools. This event was Career Day at Lamar Middle School. There, the school counselors invited many professionals from around our community to the school. They were there to speak to the students about the many different careers that are available to the students. Margarita Taboada is the school principal at Lamar Middle School. She spoke to all of the presenters and thanked them for being a part of the education of our students. Ms. Taboada tells us about the student excitement for Career Day.
They get very excited. Every year it grows bigger and bigger. We have different agencies coming in, from law enforcement to HEB to banking to nursing to trainers, weight trainers, physical trainers, all kinds of different careers that the students can go into. So they're very excited to ask questions of the community members when they go into the classrooms.
The students were very excited to participate in Career Day. This was an excellent event that was held over at Lamar Middle School.
The most recent Youth of the Month ceremony was recently held in the city of Laredo. It was held over at the campus of Alexander High School. This event is put together by the United States Border Patrol. They selected one outstanding student from each Laredo high school and honored them as the Youth of the Month. The students from LISD who were selected to receive this great award were Leo Carvazos from Cigarora High School, Gabriela Martinez from the Garcia Early College High School, Catherine Serna from Nixon High School, and Maria Rivera from Martin High School. The students and their sponsors had an opportunity to address all of those in attendance. They thank all of their teachers and family members who have helped them along the way. Several of those teachers and family members were present at the event to share in this great award. Congratulations to all of those students who were selected as the Youth of the Month. That wraps up this edition of Campus News. I'm Cassandra Ramirez.
And I'm Miguel de la Fuente. Don't forget to tune in next time. Until then, make sure you continue to enjoy the unlimited possibilities that are offered at Laredo ISD. See you next time.
Today, LISD has the pleasure of honoring two outstanding veterans. Jose Paz Gomez and his younger brother, Agustin Gomez, are both veterans of the United States Army. Sergeant Jose Paz Gomez was born in 1921 and he entered the Army in September of 1942.
Me fui yo para Corbett, New Mexico, al CC Camp, con el gobierno. Estuve un año, 3 meses, en 1941, 1941, se reventó la guerra. De aquí me hablaron para el Army. Tenía yo 21 años y fui.
He served our great country during World War II until his honorable discharge in 1945. After his discharge from the Army, he married his beautiful wife Juanita T. Gomez in February 1946. They were married for 68 years until her death 3 years ago.
Se murió mi esposa ahora hace como 3 años. Yo lo quería mucho. Nunca nos peleamos, todo está muy bueno. Y mi mamá la quería mucho a ella. En aquel tiempo te casaban a las 6 de la mañana en la iglesia. De modo que hubo baile todo el día.
Sergeant Gomez did various jobs, including migrant farm work, working for the Tex-Mex Railroad Company, working at Exxon, until he finally settled at LISD in the Division of Operations as a mechanic and painter.
Pinté toda la escuela, Ahí me juego fútbol ahí. Todo Martin Jackson pinté yo, todos los, donde se sentaban los muchachos y todo. Y pintaba, y la maestra le llevaba muy bien conmigo, y yo también me portaba bien, porque la maestra pues, hay que respetarla, porque es la que está en el cuarto.
He worked at LISD for 27 years until his retirement in 1989. Mr. Jose Paz Gámez comes from a family of 12 brothers and sisters. His younger brother, Agustín Gámez, is also a veteran of the United States Army.
Hermanas y hermanos fueron 12. Hermanos, tuvo Agustín, él fue al ejército. Lo hirieron a él, Agustín, mi hermano. Y él tuvo para acá. Era el más chiquito. Cuando me fui yo estaba chiquito.
Agustín Gámez served our country during the Vietnam War. He was drafted in 1966 when he was 22 years old while he was a student in junior college. Agustín served from August 1966 to July of 1968.
I was trained to be a driver for the personal armor carrier. We call him Papa Charlie. And they trained me, but when you were in Vietnam, the sergeant told you, you're a soldier, because many of the drivers of that personal carrier would object. He said, hey, I was trained to be a driver, not an infantryman. And the sergeant would tell you, hey, you're a soldier. Today, tonight, night patrol. So every night, we would stop being a driver and become an infantryman.
After the war, Agustín Gámez continued his education and received a bachelor's, a master's, and a supervisor's degree. He worked for LISD for close to 42 years in various teaching and supervisory positions, but his favorite was teaching students how to play the guitar.
I enjoy working with children. And my favorite was teaching guitar to the students. I did that for many, many years, about 35 years with LISD.
He shares with us where he got his passion for playing the guitar.
My mother, Josefa Mendez de Gámez, played the guitar. So I remember that she would sit me on the ground and show me, mira Agustín, así se hace, okay? And I learned, but of course I didn't pay attention. I was only 6, 7 years old. But later on, when I became maybe 12, 13, 14, I really started teaching. She's the one that me sembró la semilla, you know? Every time I came from work, believe it or not, I would go to my room and get my guitar and play, you know? Relaxes your mind, really. So that's what I do. La guitarra para mí es lo mejor. Es mi segunda esposa.
And speaking about wives, Mr. Agustín Gámez tells us about his real wife, Alicia Aurora, who he has been married with close to 48 years.
My wife, Alicia Aurora, she's a wonderful lady, wonderful mother. I need to give credit to her. She guided my 3 children, Agustín, Gabriel, and Adriana Aurora. And they're all professionals. They have their schooling, you know. But I have to give credit to my wife. She's really she's very soft-spoken, but when she talks, la verdad. And she's been very good to me.
Thank you, Agustín and Jose Paz Gámez. LISD salutes your service to our country and to our school district.
Maestra, maestra. la paciencia, querida maestra. Hoy le doy las gracias por dar a mi vida el sol luminoso de sus enseñanzas. Son tantas las veces que mis travesuras pusieron a prueba la dulce ternura de su corazón, porque sus regaños me daban cariño, y en mi alma de niño así fue creciendo su inmensa grandeza.
Querida maestra, ¿cómo poder pagarle por todas las cosas buenas que me ha enseñado? ¿Cómo poder olvidarla si ha llenado mi vida con la luz de nuevas esperanzas? Hoy, desde el fondo de mi alma le digo, gracias, infinitas gracias, con este canto lleno de amor y de bellos recuerdos.
Porque sus regaños me daban cariño, y en mi alma de niño así fue creciendo su inmensa grandeza.
Dear teacher, how can I thank you for so many valuable lessons that you have taught me?
I will never forget you, for you have filled my life with wisdom, hope, love, and have given me the courage to believe in myself.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you and serenade you today with this melody filled with all the beautiful moments that you and I shared together.
I never